This is shaping up to be one of the greatest games of badminton man has ever watched. Yep, go on there, Dave. 10-11, match point Holland. Oh! Yeah! Oh. Woo! That's proof it can't go through it. Oh! Good play. They'll never choose swims like that again. The simple coin flip is a traditional method barred with gentleman agreement. Not because I'm sour. Hello and welcome to another instalment of Life at Nash, where you lucky viewers have me as the host for this episode. And as you can probably tell, judging by the weather, we aren't in the UK. We are in fact at Lac Serreire as part of a bigger shoot. I wasn't lucky enough to come out here just for Life at Nash. I'm here filming with the Benelux team over the course of the next 5 or 6 days, and I thought it's a perfect opportunity to bring Mike along as well, and he can bring the camera along and film an instalment for Life at Nash. So we actually arrived here yesterday. We booked a B&B not too far from the lake, because to do that all in one hit, it's about 7 hours from Calais. It was much more sensible to get our heads down in a B&B and turn up this morning. We went for a little bit of food, a few drinks last night. That was a good laugh. Lovely bit of food again in a lovely area of France. It was gorgeous. And now we're just waiting for the owners to take us around the lake. We've said hello, meet and greet, and yeah, it looks fantastic so far. It's so picturesque. It's a beautiful part of the world. And yeah, I'm really excited to get started, but we're gonna have a bit of a mooch around now and see what the place is all about.
You've got the big island to your right. Any of them you can double up in, that's entirely up to you how you want to do it.
Rightio then, time for the serious business. Just getting a bit of bait prepped. I've got the rods tied up. The evening's getting on now. I don't know what the time is, but at least 5 o'clock. So I want to get these rods out just so we can get into that period as the sun goes down. Obviously it's the middle of, what is it, middle of June, isn't it, Mike? Yeah. Middle of June, bloody hell.
Warm, isn't it?
Yeah, nearly the longest day of the year soon. So get a bit of particle in there, get them out, and then hopefully, because it's so hot, I can imagine them feeding in the cooler temperatures. Find those spots with a prodding stick, and hopefully it won't be too long before I'm showing you a carp. What's them things in Italy? Just one cornetto. You can just hear that tiny little difference in sound, where that silt is a little bit firmer. It's a little bit more difficult to push in. Well, it's finally time to kick back and relax. 3 rods out there at the minute, and now it's just time for the carp to turn up. Feeling pretty confident. We've seen a few. As this temperature cools, I reckon that's going to be our best chance to catch one. What I'm going to do now, though, is crack open a cold beer, get the barbecue on, and I think that's a perfect opportunity for you to take a look at when Henry and Mikey headed over to Holland for the KWO Open Day. First of all, they stopped off in Belgium to meet up with Alan, Ollie and Barn. Take a look at what they got up to.
I love his little chuckle.
We are currently at the Monkey Climber Syndicate in Belgium. I just finished a shoot with Dan, Ollie and Alan. Finished a shoot as well, so we met up for a social, and then we're going to go to the KWO event tomorrow. Hello. We're fishing. No, what was this one on? You know, the washed out yellow. It's got a good one. No, there's 2 colours in them. There's the washed out one. I love those. This time of year, those washed out pink and yellow. Unreal. Ready?
Good under boy.
Ooh, ancient. Good morning from the iconic Monkey Climber Syndicate, and we've caught a very old, ancient-looking carp. Wasn't expecting to catch one, sort of got 4th choice of swim, a little area I wasn't that confident in, but put traps out and thought if I've got a chance it'll be first light, they move around, and that's exactly what happened. Love it when a plan comes together. Epic battle, wicked fish. We're slipping back now, and then we're on the road to the KWO in action day. Should be a great weekend, and what way to start it. Do I have a euro for the pound work?
A pound.
It will.
Yes.
Rule Britannia. So we need breakfast stuff. Most importantly, beer. Better to be safe than sorry. Right, and we're done. I think we've got to go for these. Look at the state of them. Jesus.
How far of a drive is it now? Where are we going?
3 hours, bit of a way. Then we've got to set up. It actually starts tomorrow. So Alan and Ollie will come tomorrow. They've got our pack up, set up even, to do more fishing.
No lie. How you doing,
Hi,
Mikey?
Dennis.
Good to meet you.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you, mate.
Yeah, you're back in the wind.
Go on, Henry.
It's going in. What happened?
I almost killed the duck.
Yeah.
It's a bit of you.
It's a bit of, I don't know, it's from England.
This is how we do it over here.
Yeah. He's drunk. I see you there. I'm gone.
It's actually
Warm, innit?
no.
No.
It is for us northerners.
But yeah, it's a nice show though, man. There's
Yeah,
a lot
sick,
of lovely kids here, mate. Like, it's-
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Got a little
Yeah.
gift there.
We got some Dutch beer.
Ah.
Oh, it's French beer actually. It's got a Paris on it. Go and do a base, mate.
yeah, go on.
No, you're being sleep. You're being sleep. But yeah, it's good. It's good to be back with a gangbang.
See you later, guys. Have a lovely day. My name's Alan, and it's not even midday yet, and I've had 3 Jupiters.
Oh God, who let him out? No. It's called Jupiter, not Jupiter.
It is Sunday, it is May, and we are here in Zwolle at the KWO Action Weekend. I came last year, it was amazing. Basically, it's a fishery or a venue with water, with carp, and thank the Lord the sun is shining. There is hundreds and hundreds of people here. There's lots of big brands, and basically people can walk around. They can meet with people like Ollie and Samir and Claire and Pilar and Hoffman. And yeah, basically ask any questions they might have. A lot of the brands have got their teams here. We're here with the Nash Benelux team. We've got all the bivvies set up. We've got a bait area, we've got a TT area, we've got a bite alarm zone, we've got a really cool casting area where people can try out the various different rods. Yeah, it's just an action-packed day, as the title suggests. I'm loving it. I'm gonna go around now and meet everyone here. Yeah, the sun's shining, life couldn't be any better. We're gonna go and see who's got the best alcohol. Because one of these people, like whether it's Shimano or Raptor or someone, they'll have a lovely drop somewhere. Search continues. Ah, yes, brother. This is why they say Proline. Go to Proline. Go to Proline. Hey, Proline.
I can't take him anywhere, can I?
Thank you.
No problem.
Thanks, mate.
There he is.
Yes,
Brother. You alright? How you doing, mate?
Good, man.
Yeah, great, man. Yeah, you?
Do you want a beer? Yeah, if you have one, please.
Yeah, of course, mate.
Thank you. You also want one?
Yeah, I'll have a beer, why not?
Proper.
That's a proper boat.
Fly fishing on the flat.
Floater fishing off the boat out.
Float a rotor off the top of that. Incredible.
There's never a dull moment with the Blair, is there?
No.
He's organised us a boat trip around the lake in this awesome boat. I think we're definitely thinking about getting one of these for future adventures. Watch this space.
It's a must, innit?
It's a must.
This is great, mate. Okay, so this is Felicity Boats. It's something really special. This is for like the creme de la creme of European carp fishing, where you can get access to the water with a big boat, be able to do it on something like this. For me, is a dream come true. You know, the #1 rule in carp fishing, fish where the carp are. But when you're on these huge inland seas, that can obviously be problematic in terms of they're out of bait boat range, they're out of casting range. To get on something like this, just go out and find the carp, man. That's the dream, oh. That's why it works so well for Eurobanks. We have to do this for the next Eurobanks. We have to, man, we have to. Winnebago in one of these, mate. Eurobanks 7, coming soon. Have we already done 7? Eurobanks 8, coming soon.
Coming soon.
Eurobanks 10. Yeah, man.
I'll see you later. And thank you a lot for everything.
No,
you liked it?
Really
Was it
good. Yeah, we were nice.
Good.
We
See
were
you,
really
mate.
busy.
Yeah?
I'd say from when it opened till 2, I didn't stop speaking to people. So yeah, perfect. That's what we like. Yeah, sounds
Really
good
nice
me.
to meet you, man.
Appreciate it, guys.
Well, thanks, Yars. Big love for you, man. Thanks, mate.
What a day. I'm exhausted. All the filming, standing around in the sun all day. I'm knackered, but it's been a lot of fun. Thank you, KDO, for having us. Now, we're gonna go catch a Belgian carp for you, Mikey. We're off to the Kentish Canal. It's about 3 hours drive. We're gonna get in the vans, head off there now. Fingers crossed, when we speak to you next, it'll be with a carp. Right, let's go.
Do it.
Well, while the lads continue on down to Belgium, I thought I'd tell you how it's been going here in France. We're on to 4 fish now, me personally. Hey, there we go. My first carp from Lac Serreire. Boys come around for a bit of a barbecue tonight. Carp's gone. I know the lads on the other side have had 1 each as well, and yeah, it's started to kick off. Things have started to come together. 4 fish now, 2 today, 2 in the night, and this yeah, really cool looking ghosty. Not the biggest fish in the pond, but I'm looking forward to getting some steals of this one. Yeah, it's been good. The food's been great. The company's been even better. And fingers crossed, we'll be landing a few more over the next few days. Was that filming? I've played carp in worse environments. That felt like it was double the size. I do? Hey, there we go. Only a tiny little common, but go tell your mum or your brothers or whatever it is. Hello, Michael.
How are we doing?
Back. As you can see, it's been quite eventful. You literally, mate, you left 30 seconds too early. I needed you, mate. Look at this. I've just played this carp. Dropped the rod, was doing the other one with a bait boat. Got halfway out with the bait boat and the left-hander's gone. Obviously, had a bit of time. Played it in from 140 yards and it's gone through this.
Jeez.
And it was just, it took me so long. It was just coming and it's got to like there. And I've just seen it, but it's like 6 foot past the weed to the weed. So I've just jumped in. Just jumped in. Like I was like, I'm not losing that one. That's a decent one, and this is a good common. This. 42.10.
42.10.
42.10. That'll do.
Samuel.
That'll do.
It's a good one. Yeah.
42.10. It looked bigger than that. 42.10, I think it was. Look at that, immaculate common. Oh, so the thing is, I see it, you might see from the footage before, it was like behind a clump of weed. I just jumped in, I saw it, I was like, I'm not losing this one. And yeah, it did me a bit of favour, that weed being over its head, because it didn't fight that hard, 140 yards out, but look at that thing. And I'm gonna float away with her into carp paradise. So that is the best part of the day out of the way now. Probably my favourite time of the day. When we can sit back, relax, everything's tidy, the bivvy's neat, the rods are out, the beers are on the go, and we're going to kick back and have some food. I mean, today's been pretty incredible, to be honest. It started off this morning with good action, and then you would have seen that little ghosty I had, followed by that immaculate common carp, 42 pound 10 ounce, not a scale out of place. And when they look like that, it just gave me such a buzz. Yeah, I really enjoyed that capture, and hopefully some of the other guys are going to get in on the action as well too. For now though, Stella Artois or 2, a bit of food, and then catch up with you in the morning.
Is the wave, Finn? Finn's joined us this morning. Well, last night.
Yeah, I received a phone call last night at probably about 9 o'clock in the evening. Alfie was like, Finn, I need you to come to France, we're struggling. So I'm very tight, very busy this week, but I've came here. Yeah, it's looking good. Most of the lads have caught, there's a few fish boshing, but all stacked in front of Alfie. He should be catching way more for this call. I'm going to go down the deep end. Don't think there's many carp down there, but we're here for a French beginner, so it's looking good. Let's give Alfie a little tuition.
He's feisty for someone who's just woke up, isn't he?
Yeah.
Good morning and welcome to another glorious day here at Lac Serreire, where temperatures are well above 30 degrees already, and it's going to be El Scorchio. They're forecasting 40 degrees by the end of the week, so that's going to be a little bit unbearable. But am I complaining? Absolutely not. Now last night I managed another one, low 30, but that wasn't the one to shout about because Mikey, the man behind the camera, has gone and broke his personal best common.
Hey!
That's better.
Nah.
Three times.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah. 3 days in the skate today. Not a bad common at all, that one, eh? Well done, Mikey. A couple of months ago, that would have been well over £40. Lovely, long-looking common. And not only did he do well last night, he also did all right out in Belgium with Henry too, where they travelled down to a canal after being in Holland. Got set up, did a little bit of lamping, and well, I'll let you see exactly what they got up to next.
Oh, he's alright, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's a nice one.
Not a bad one, yeah. Cool one, isn't he? Big old mouth on him. We dropped onto a Belgian canal last night, found some fish. Me and Henry sort of gone either side of where we seen them. Yeah, this one bust off this morning, caught another one last night, sort of on 3-line maggot, a little bit smaller. But yeah, this is the better one. Get the other one out in a sec and show you him as well.
Right, this is the swim. This is Ronnie coaching me up. Yes, Ronnie. He's catching him. There's my bed. He's in the garden. Oh, pot full of casters. Check this out. Last night we were seeing him swimming up and down between these big stanchions. Here is where I hooked the small one last night. Literally just sat mouthing bits on the bottom there. A little bit of 3-line maggot. A posh. Job's a good one.
You did alright there, didn't you?
Yeah, Mum.
Yeah, happy days. Mikey's first Belgian carp caught. So the stretch died a little bit. I'm not seeing too much down my end, and I think Mikey's caught the ones that are drifting up here. So I'm going to go for a little move further up the stretch towards the top lock gates, see what we can find, flick rods out, catch another one.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. And which one's the best for carp? 1, 2 or 2, 3?
I don't know.
Don't know.
I never fishing on
Never
the boat.
fish, okay.
He's not
see
telling
a lot-
you, Henry.
I see a
Keeping
lot-
it a secret.
Keeping it a secret. Yeah.
No,
No, don't worry.
I never fishing on carp.
What's up?
Proper bit of angling now, Mikey. The bait boat's out. Although people say it's cheating, how else am I going to get?
You can't possibly be cheating.
Can't be cheating, can it?
Look at the lead. Show him the lead.
How am I going to cast that out? Possible. It's good angling, I think. Well, that's the rods out. Me and Mike have been walking around quite a bit, trying to find some fish. The stretches we've gone on have been quite colours, so it's been quite hard to find them, but we found a few in the end, a load of lily pads. So we decided to put a rod there each, a very diplomatic approach to swim choice. We've also got this nice area out in front of us where the boat's turning around on this big shipping canal. So put a rod out in there, one on the lily pads on the edge. It's looking good for a bite. Sit here for a few hours, reevaluate. Yeah, that's all we can do. Hopefully we get one. All came back sweet, just no carp on the end. I think we'll go for a move now. We're going to go to a stretch that we had a look at first day we got here, Mikey, was it?
Yeah, I think so,
Yeah.
first night.
Yeah, go have a look at that one, have a walk around. If I see some, we'll fish. If not, then I might get an earlier crossing home. But yeah, go have a little explore. They're clearly not here because we we found fish yesterday, thought we were going to get a bite, they seem to have moved off, as is the case on canals sometimes. So all we can do is get on the road again, go find them. Exactly what we'll do. Bit of a chop, isn't there?
Yeah, not the best.
Can't see a thing either. I think on that note, I might just go back to England. Yeah.
Home time for Henry.
Home time for me. Are you going to stay out for another day, I think?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do tonight.
So, yeah, well, good luck. Bye everyone. Hopefully Mikey catches a big one to show you. I'm going to go home, have a shower, do some work. Bye.
And welcome back to France again, where the weather is, well, El Scorchio. The thermometer next to me is saying 39 degrees at the moment. But hopefully you enjoyed Henry's and Mikey's adventures across the channel. For now, we've just had a lovely barbecue that the owners have cooked up, so a big thank you to them for that. It's just about becoming bearable. I'm going to go get the rods out now. I had a go-to this morning about 9-10 o'clock, just before it started getting really hot. Not a big one, 15-16 pound, but a really lovely fish. Yeah, and again, I feel like I'm back in the same position as I was saying to you last time. Hopefully tonight's the time for a big one, because we're off in the morning. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the rods out. It's cooled down. Definitely the best chances during the evening and the darker hours. So let's go get the rods out. Rightio then, I'm just about to send the bait boat out for the night to drop the first rod. Fishing at about 150 yards, so it's a lot easier with a bait boat and a lot more accurate than I could. I probably couldn't even cast that far. So also a really good time to talk to you about the mix, and you've probably seen before, a lot of you anyway, about the new particle that we brought out. I've got a couple of large seed mixes in there, bit of Scopex with boilie, bit of corn, bit of hemp seed, and a load of old liquid just to give off a nice slick. But obviously to get here, it had to undergo a very important process that bait guru Max Henry would have sorted out. So why don't you head over to the Nash Bait Particle Factory to see exactly how this stuff here goes from seed to in my hand.
So we are here at the new factory, Max.
Yes, mate. Very proudly got this going in November time. Yeah, we've been making particles ever since. Yeah, I'll take you for a little walk round. Yeah, real large boiler system. We've had to learn pressurised steam systems and all the health and safety behind that, which is quite interesting, but also very complicated, if you like. But at the same time, we've got to be safe in what we do. And then we've got the main pressure cooker just here. Provides 120 degree heat to our jars, and then the pressure is added to stop the jars going bang, and it holds it. So we've done loads of work on validating each product and then adding it all into one big pot, recipe, validation, and then we get the end product. And we tested for, oh blimey, like 3 months, something like that, just to get everything as best we could. Like no jars warping, looking rubbish on the shelf, and then teamed it up with the artwork, and that's got the end product. So basically we add the seed in a volume, then water on top, and then we basically seal the jar with like a heat seal. It's like an induction sealer, like you have induction hobs at home. So the metal basically like melts with a plastic laminate and then seals the jar, and they're cooked inside. Now, if you put pressure on a cooking pot at home, you'll see it starts fighting against you, all the steam starts coming out of the little hole that they put in the pan. If you just left it without pressure, I'd just open that up and it would just all gone bang. So we have to put the pressure in. So we got a massive compressor up top. It's got like 4-ton capacity, and that delivers like a medical grade air into the system. So it's all dead clean and everything. Yeah, it's a really cool process. So we can do a lot more with it as well, because it's quite techy. Like if you come over here, I'll show you. With this tech, we can do the really cool liquids that we're bringing out. So you've got fresh fish that normally rot, but you can have it sealed in a jar and it will last you like, well, 2 years. Until you open it. Until you open it. Yeah, we've done loads of work, but the outcome is, really cool site, you know. So this is the packing area. Guys are obviously getting the finished jars, making sure that they're all nice and neat. We want the best products we can on the shelf, so they go through them, do a bit of quality control, make sure they're all perfect, and then obviously label, box them up, and they get sent all over the world. So yeah, we're obviously sending them out to Europe as well with the export. So yeah, it's all a go really. So we've got a freezer for the fresh fish product, storage if you like, all the boring stuff. But this is where we have all the seed products, so we keep them obviously nice and ready to go. We have them done in bags so that we can fill the machines easier and stuff.
Okay, it's time for the last rod to come in, which marks the end of the session. It's been tricky at times. That weather has made things quite unbearable, not just for us, but for the fish too, by the looks of things. Nonetheless, we've managed a few. We've had a really good week, full of laughs. I certainly won't be forgetting it in a hurry. Why get this last rod in though? Why not check out where Mikey, on the sly, went to a French canal after Henry booked the Eurotunnel and went home. And he only went and had a couple of good ones. Check out the footage.
So, dropped onto another canal last night, this time a French one, a little bit closer to the tunnel. Yeah, set some traps in among some weed where I found some fish. This is the first one that ripped off last night. I'll get the set coming out in a minute, show you him. Give me a break, man, my hands are aching. Definitely a new PB, good 40 pound, mid 40 maybe. I've never actually caught a 40 pounder before, so I'm not too sure, but it is big. Again, cultured up bait, just drop down at the nice little clear areas down these margins. Couldn't have asked for a better morning, to be fair. Get these fish wrapped up, fresh set of clothes, get back in that van and go and get the tunnel. Yeah, it's been a good trip. Henry's missed out. Henry went home a little bit early. Missed out big time. Can't believe how wide the fish is. It's not that long, but it's just very, very deep.